Hello, this is Refugee Spencer Joseph Barrett. I tried to do this earlier, but something got cut off when I went live. That was my first time ever going live. So, if you get a phone, $40 from Walmart, and you download from the Play Store IBIS Paint X, you can open the app. Sorry, the template was already created. We're going to start fresh and create a new one and show you guys how to do this. Open sourcing everything, open sourcing communication, increasing speech and communication as a means to end violence all over the world. I gave a lot of really good speeches, Oh, on the last recording is what I mean. But anyways, I'm just losing concentration now. I already did it, so it sucks. Gonna have to create a new one. I liked what I talked about, though. Okay, here we go. This is really becoming a pain in the ass now. Alright. In the lower left corner, when you first open the app, you'll be able to create a fresh canvas from start. And I can use these dimensions. You can change the dimensions right here. I use these because this is landscape 8.5 by 11, a standard like printing paper in the area that I grew up, United States of America. They use 8.5 by 11 here. I don't know what it's like around the rest of the world. If you want to bring me around the rest of the world, that'd be cool. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to create a zine on this. Now, what I did before, you'll notice my screen is a little bit different. It's got these rulers. If you click here, you can adjust the rulers. You can see how my ruler is, or my grid. And I made it so I'd have 4 columns. And see where I should approximate the images. Because for a zine, roughly it'll be like this. And then that section's cut. They have the templates on the internet. It's nice to just download and input them. So if you click right here in the layers looking thing, it's like a bunch of papers layered on top of each other. You'll be able to import an image to make your zine. So for instance, if I put this image right here, put it in the appropriate area, I'm going to resize it. So this is important stuff. This translates in scale as it says directly, so it means it can shrink it or increase its size, but all in scale. Perspective, you can change each of the sides, so you can actually like fit it in to the appropriate area. And it's cool because you can even like, if you take a wonky picture, you can change the dimensions like that, or if you want to make a wonky zine. So this is going to be a really rough. You can spend time perfecting it. You can get better at, like scales and proportions. We're navigating dimensions together. We're learning to communicate. So this is actually the cover page. Right here, this is the cover page. Cover. This is the back. This is the first page, this is the second page, this is the third page, this is the fourth page, fifth and sixth. And you can communicate any idea. So memes are an important, simplified, really efficient package of communication materials. You can communicate huge ideas simply. Students can use this to communicate their thesis, for example, or, an important event that's going on, or, anything you want to communicate, actually, what you like to eat, and as we try to open source news and communications, so that we get a news for the people, not censored or manipulated by corporations who don't have an interest in the people, backed by a military who truly protects its public instead of working for... Is that you, Shy? Oh, it kind of looked like Shy. Red hair. She's got headphones on. Yeah, she just... Anyways. But there's lots of ways to create zines. This is just using, the most affordable equipment possible. It's really cool, smartphones, how they've developed. I used to have like recording equipment, like a camera, a microphone, a laptop, or a computer, just to create something. Back in the day you used to have more, now you just need a smartphone. So our communications can really be improved if people want to take human life seriously, because we have a lot of human rights concerns all over the world that people don't even know about because the monopolies rule the world. So I'll just show you, I'm going through random photos I have to make a quick scene. And, if there's actually interest in it, I'll do more. I can show you a lot of things. It's kind of cool. As you learn this, it'll teach you about life, like layers in life and dimensions, and just cutting and pasting is quite metaphorical. But I have a lot of original artwork. I'm trying to open source everything non-profitly, so if you don't like an image, a part of the image, you can cut a part of it out, move it off, and like you can take pictures of anything, put it on there. You can draw anything. You can really share a lot of ideas with this. There's lots of different formats. I really like the zine format because it's 8 pages. You see I have some borders there I need to get rid of. There's better ways to get rid of the borders. For example, I could just cut them off, or I could bring it to the side of the thing. There's probably not even another method. Sometimes I'm just like, okay, this will do a quick, perfect vertical cut of that section. And then, okay, so I'm making a really rough, half-hearted attempt at this. And then I'll just, I did a long video. I was really happy with what I did, but then the recording failed and it just kind of made me upset. So I'm not even going to try on this one. I'm going to go reset, recharge, harmonize, come at this a little bit better, a little bit, just gotta maybe eat something, nutrition, get some motivation, Anyways, then you end up just saving this. The lower right button that has a back arrow, you can save image and put it. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to the printer, print horizontally, and then in landscape format is what I'm saying. Choose without margins, but there's a cut you make right halfway through, just like separating these ones. Anyways, there's other people who made tutorials on this. It's really easy to see, but and I don't know if people have a tutorial on IBIS X or IBIS Paint X, IBIS. There's other cool programs on here, but yeah, you can do anything with these things. We want open source communication, teach people about universal language, universal basic needs, and live up to human rights standards that pretty important that ancestors set forth. Good words, real equality coming soon, hopefully. All right, thanks for watching. Sorry about the failure in recording earlier.